Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger, Trevor, the young buffalo, Berbick. He is the undefeated WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Pinklon Thomas.
Round one. Berbick said he was going to come right after him. Thomas says he'll knock him out in 6 rounds. So let's see who's right if either. One thing that is interesting is both these fighters are athletes of another caliber. Thomas was a track man and a football player.
I tell you, Pinklon Thomas has a very good right hand, and he proved that by stopping Mike Weaver.
Well, I tell you, those are some tough jabs that Thomas is throwing on Berbick.
Well, you notice the consistency. Good right hand.
Big right hand.
Consistency of the left jab of Pinklon Thomas.
That jab just right on the button.
Good right hand.
That was a good round for the champion. Direct over right hand and then a shorter right hand by Thomas. He didn't have leverage on the second one. You can see the damage he's done on Berbick's left eye. That's from the right hand.
These guys are natural athletes. They can pretty much do whatever they want to do, from football to basketball, but they decided upon boxing. The reason that jab is working beautiful, the reason that Pinklon is able to catch Berbick with the right hand is because his left jab inside. This is Berbick's fight. He likes to rough it up inside. I prefer to see Pinklon Thomas on the outside throwing the left jab, doubling with the left jab. I hear he's deciding to challenge the power, the physical strength of Trevor Berbick.
As you can see, even inside, Thomas scores with just about every punch he throws. And of course, he did attach retina on his right eye and a good left hook, as you mentioned, Ray.
You can see why Berbick is such a troubling fighter for so many fighters. He's athletic, he's big, he's strong, he's awkward. He stays outside, then he jumps inside. He's not an easy fighter to look good against.
Berbick continuing to trouble Pinklon Thomas.
Berbick has a good jab. I mean, what he has to do is use his jab to offset the jab of Pinklon Thomas.
Pretty soon the champion may wish that Angelo Dundee was around.
Well, the start of round 5, you were able, beautiful triple left hooks by Trevor Berbick because of his broad shoulder. That hook there appeared to have bothered Pinklon.
And another good one, but followed up with a great body shot by Thomas. Both men effective there.
Thomas standing straight up, so those left hooks by Berbick will prove to be effective. When you fight this type of style, when you fight this pace, it's a matter of condition.
And that was Thomas with about 4 punches, all to the face.
And all unanswered. So now Berbick needs to get on the ball and put some of his punches together.
Good overhand right, but Berbick didn't take a backward step. And now Berbick with a right hand. Thomas right back. Berbick lunges at him. A lot of action.
A lot of action, Barry, and a lot of punches, and a lot of wearing down. Because now it's just going to be an accumulation.
Oh, a good left hand by Trevor Berbick.
And the reason Thomas was hit by the left hook is because his hands are down.
And again, Thomas right back, a 3-punch combination. Berbick comes back with a right hand. What a round.
Well, you can hear from the crowd what that round was about. It's very rare to see big men punch each other the way we just saw in that round. Very, very rare.
And now remember the 6th round, which we are in now, the round that Pinklon Thomas said he would knock out Trevor Berbick. And Berbick scores the first big punch of the 6th round.
The jab, it's so effective. Pinklon Thomas jab, right hand.
And the jab continues to pepper the eye.
You notice that Pinklon Thomas, a little arm weary here, just pretty much sticking that jab out. This round here, Barry, is just pretty much trying to catch the second win.
Good left hand by Berbick, back Thomas up.
What am I doing wrong here? You're waiting too long. You're waiting too long. You got to get inside. You got to get in close.
Good right hand, and his left jab has been making that opening. available to him. Now we have a jabbing contest. Both fighters are just using their jab, trying to set each other up. Now here we have the type of fighting that Trevor Berbick likes, inside fighting. Bobbing and weaving. Berbick's left hook has been catching Thomas on the side of his head instead of on his jaw. Good right hand.
Very good right hand.
Good right hand by Berbick. Good right hand once again by Berbick. The type of fight I like to see Pinklon Thomas in is when he's outside using that jab. Just beat this man to the punch, tripling and doubling his jab up.
Berbick staying busy. Berbick keeping him in close. Good left hand by Berbick. Big round for Trevor Berbick so far.
Question I have in my mind is whether Pinklon Thomas is in the best shape he should be for a grueling fight like this.
Well, to be honest with you, this is when you need a person like an Angelo Dundee to give you that motivation to really administer cuts, to give you that boost, to give you that resurgence of energy.
And a tremendous three-punch combination by Berbick.
Take a look at that devastating combination. A left, a short right, and a right back with a left. And from another angle. Thomas was looking down at the canvas then as though he was seeing something that he hadn't anticipated seeing in this fight. Not only the 10th round, but the possibility of losing his championship.
And again, Ray, the thing that strikes me is that jab, which was going right through the gloves of Berbick before, is being caught by Berbick now. One but caught by the gloves, another one caught by the gloves. He was short with one a moment ago. That one was caught by the gloves. Right hand.
That's what's
great body shot.
There's left hook again, Barry.
And another.
Here we go again, another left hook. And Thomas still has not raised that right hand of his.
When we talked to Trevor Berbick, he said, this is the first time I've ever had a good corner. And Ray, I know that was something you talked to him about, what, 3 or 4 fights ago. Meanwhile, Berbick just taking the fight right to the champion. Left hand, Berbick.
You notice that there's not a snap to Thomas' punches.
No, all arm punches.
And look at the hook.
And Thomas is in trouble. He is in serious trouble. Berbick right on top of him.
His feet are coming together. And there's a lot of time left here. Less than 2 minutes.
Berbick just banging away at the champion. Thomas is in serious trouble. Berbick, combinations of punches.
Look at these guys. These guys are going to war.
3 minutes left in this WBC championship. The first step toward the unification of the heavyweight title. Thomas, 2 good jabs. Probably the 2 best jabs he's thrown in the last 4 or 5 rounds. Right hand by Berbick. Backs Thomas off. Combination by Berbick again.
The right hand of Berbick has been getting through.
And now we're going to get a good idea as to just how it all works as far as the judging in Las Vegas goes. We showed you a little bit of the inner workings, but we mentioned also we saw a rather strange decision in a cruiserweight championship fight a little bit earlier here. It's over, and it's in the hands of the judges.
Judge Paul Smith scores 115-113. Judge Spider Bynum scores 115-113. Judge Art Lurie scores 115-114 for the winner by unanimous decision and new